Well, hello folks. This is the man behind the curtain, back in his office doing some more research and studying. What I'm going to share with you today is the state of Arkansas Bill of Rights, guaranteed provisions in harmony, Article 2 Declaration of Rights, and it looks like their Bill of Rights that I pulled out of the Constitution, their Constitution, state's Constitution, at a state level. It has 1 through 28 sections. I'll get started here and I'll start that read. Let's see. I don't know what's going on here, but I just wanted to have a little background music for me. Alright, I'm going to start out with Article 2, Declaration of Rights for Arkansas. Section 1, Source of Power. All political power is inherent in the people, and government is instituted for their protection, security, and benefit, and they have the right to alter, reform, or abolish the same in such a manner as they may think proper. So I love what it says right here in Section 1. It says the security and benefit. So if you ever file a claim, you want to make sure you claim this as a benefit or the beneficiary of the constitutions at a state and federal level in harmony. Okay? Section 2. Well, let me turn this down a little bit. Actually, I like to hear that a little bit while you read. Excuse me. I'm gonna switch this music background to a better YouTube video here. Let's see. Okay, again, back to the Arkansas Constitution. See, Section 2, Freedom and Independence. All men are created equally, free and independent, and have a certain inherent and inalienable rights, amongst which are those of enjoying and defending life and liberty, of acquiring, possession, and protecting property and reputation, and pursuing their own happiness. To secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Wow. So again, it's all about consent. It's all about consent. And liberty to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. That's in Section 2. I mean, there's a lot there, but Section 3, Equality before the law. The equality of all persons before the law is recognized and shall ever remain inviolate, nor shall any citizen ever be deprived of any right, privilege, or immunity, nor exempted from any burden or duty on account of race, color, or previous condition. Wow. That's Section 3. Section 4, Right of assembly and of petition. The right of the people peacefully to assemble, to consult for the common good, and to petition by address or remonstrance. I don't even know what that word is. Remonstrance. Well, anyways, or readdress the government, or any department thereof shall never be abridged. Wow. Section 5. Right to bear arms. Hallelujah. Arkansas. In harmony with all the other states. Right there, baby. Right to bear arms. The citizens of this state shall have the right to keep and bear arms for their common defense. 11 Bravo Infantry. Section 6. Liberty of the press and of speech. Liable. The liable or libel. It's liable. The liberty of the press shall forever remain inviolate. The free communication of thoughts and opinions is one of the invaluable rights of man, and all persons may freely write and publish their sentiments on all subjects. Outstanding. It's kind of my format of my research of typing it up and getting the information. So we'll follow up with section 6. Says, being responsible for the abuse of such right, in all criminal prosecutions for liable, the truth may be given in evidence to the jury, and if it shall appear to the jury that the matter charged as libellous is true and was published with good motives and for justifiable ends, the party charged shall be acquitted. Outstanding. Section 7. Jury trial. Right to waiver civil cases. 9 jurors agreeing that the right of trial by jury shall remain inviolate and shall extend to all cases at law without regard to the amount in controversy. But a jury trial may be waived by the parties in all cases in the manner prescribed by law. You never want to waive your jury trial, especially if there's no victim or property damage. That's how they get you in those simple unconstitutional acts and infractions and bill of attainders. It says, in all jury trials in civil cases where as many as 9 of the jurors agree upon a verdict, the verdict so agreed upon shall be returned as the verdict of such jury, provided, however, that where a verdict is returned by less than 12 jurors, all the jurors consenting to such verdict shall sign the same as amended by Constitution Amendment 16. That sounds a little fishy there. Instead of 9 jurors, it should be actually 12. So you can actually make an argument. If they give you 9, you can petition because you didn't have 12, according to be in harmony with all contracts with the compact agreement with the United States of America, all as one. Section 8. Criminal charges, self-incrimination, due process, double jeopardy, bail. No person shall be held to answer a criminal charge unless on the presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases of impeachment or cases such as the General Assembly shall make cognizable by justice of the peace. In courts of similar jurisdiction or cases arising in the Army and Navy of the United States or in the militia when in actual service in time of war or public danger, and no person for the same offense shall be twice put in jeopardy of life or liberty, but if in any criminal prosecution. The jury be divided in opinion. The court before which the trial shall be had may, in its discretion, discharge the jury and commit or bail the accused for trial at the same or the next term of said court, nor shall any person be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. All persons shall before conviction be bailable by sufficient sureties, except for capital offenses, when the proof is evident or the presumption is great. We're into 8 minutes read here. 9. Excessive bail or punishment. Prohibit witnesses' detention. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor shall excessive fines be imposed, nor shall cruel and unusual punishment be inflicted, nor witnesses be unreasonably detained. Section 10. Right of the accused. Enumerated. Key word there, enumerated. It means a list of actual provisions. That's actual law that is not changeable. Change of venue. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the county in which the crime shall have been committed, provided that the venue may be changed to any other county of the judicial district in which the indictment is found. Interesting. Upon the application of the accused, in such manner as now is or may be prescribed by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusations against him, and to have a copy thereof, and to be confronted with the witness against him. to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor and to be heard by himself and his counsel. Section 11, habeas corpus. The privilege of the writ of habeas corpus shall not be suspended, except by a general assembly in case of a rebellion, insurrection, or invasion, when the public safety may require it. Section 12, the suspension of laws. No power of suspending of setting aside the law or laws of the state shall ever be exercised except by the General Assembly. Section 13, readdress